Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to do 6 different op art. And we will use a regular piece of printer paper and a ruler and a pencil. And then I have sectioned off 6 different sections for my op art. Okay, so the first one's going to be right here, and I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but go ahead and make my line just a little bit darker so you can. And this is going to be the first one, and this is going to be an op art swirl is what this one is called. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our ruler and we are going to lay it. Now, if you want to measure it, I would say probably measure it to 1 inch, okay? So if you used this side of your ruler, just measure it to about 1 inch. So about right there is where you're going to go. So you take your ruler, lay it on this corner, right up here, right here, and then we're going to have our ruler come down here to this, and then you will make a line, okay? So go ahead and make your first line. And notice how I kept my ruler nice and tight to the paper. I did not move it. So I have created a line which kind of looks like a triangle. Now I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to turn it this way so that my triangle is pointing to my right. I will take my ruler and coming back up here to this very point, I'm going to make another line about the same width, okay? But I'm not going to go all the way to this line. I'm going to stop when I get to this line. Hold it real tight and make your next line. Okay, now I'm going to turn my paper again. And now starting from this corner, I will do the same thing. Then I will turn my paper. And now that I see that this is getting smaller, my triangles should get smaller. Not a lot, not too small, but a little bit smaller than what they are, what we have been doing. So we'll go about like that and then make a line. Okay, and there we have our smaller triangle. Okay, then we're going to turn that. And then starting from this corner, we're going to come over. And remember, we're making them a little bit smaller. So we're coming from this corner, not all the way back, but this corner. So this was the last line that we made. We're going to turn it around. And we don't need to turn it like this. We want to turn it so that this is like this. Take our ruler, put it up there. And remember, we're making these a little bit smaller. Okay. Make your line. Don't go all the way down. Stop at this line right here. So you want to stop right there. So this is how it should look. Then we're going to turn it again and do the same thing. Turn it again. And this time we're going to make it even smaller. Make this little box even smaller. This triangle even smaller. So like that. Turn it around. Now we're coming from this corner right here, and we're going to this line right here. Okay. Turn it around, do the same thing. Go from this corner right here to right here. Turn it around. Right here to right here. It's going to be about the same size. Okay. And you want this to be about the same size as that. Stop. Now when we come around, we're going to start going even smaller. So we're going to go from this corner to right here. Make it even smaller. Like that. Turn it around, do the same thing. We're coming from this corner to right here. From this corner to right here. Remember, we're staying small. From this corner to right here, staying small. Now we're going to go even smaller. From this corner to this corner. Turn it. From here to there. From here to there. That one. And now we're going to do it even smaller. Oops. Hold on to that tight. Okay, so let me erase that. See, everybody makes mistakes sometimes. Okay. Just keep on doing that as much as you can. Small as you can now. Okay, I think I could get one more in there. Okay, and just put one more. Okay, so this, we're going to stop right here, okay? So now what we want to do is take a Sharpie and go over our lines, but we want this to look like a swirl, which it already kind of does, but just to make sure, we're going to first go over this. Let's go over this line first, because we want to keep our square. And then we're going to go from here, we're going to go around right to there and stop. Then we're going to come over here, we're going to follow this over, and go around like this and stop. Same thing here. Go around to here and stop. And then over here, we're going to come from right here and go around and stop. Okay, now we are going to go ahead and start coloring this in. But first I want to give my box, give my box an outline. So take my ruler again. Go around it very carefully. Carefully. Okay. Now I'm going to start coloring these in. So I'm going to start with the outside box here. And then I'll color it in. And you want to color the same pattern. Now you can just use your pencil because remember, these are just practice. Okay, so you color this one in, you color this one in, this one in, and this one in. But then this one will stay white, this one will stay white, that will stay white, and this will stay white. And I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I don't want to make you sit here and watch me color all this, so I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Okay, so that way you have an idea. Okay. 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 Now this next one I will leave white. This one I will go ahead and color it in. And then I would do the same thing, following the same pattern. Okay, so this is white, this will be dark, sort of like a checkerboard. And I'll speed this up and then show you when I'm done, okay? Now we have one of our all parts done. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, this next one's really easy. We're just going to take our ruler, put it from corner to corner, make a line, put it from corner to corner, and make a line. Okay, now we're going to go, and I would say that each of these lines should be approximately 1/4 of an inch. So if you want to measure it, you can, and we're just going to go in this triangle right here. So it should be about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit less. I'd say maybe about, you know, here's an inch over here. Let's make it, yeah, I would say probably about 1/4 of an inch. So, but about that wide, okay? So make a line, go down. Do it carefully because you want them about the same size. Okay, make a line, go down, and do this all the way down. You hold it tight. Okay, so it should look like that. Okay, and then you would do the same thing, and now you're going to follow the line. Make sure that when you cross your lines, you want to have it touch this line when you go over, touch this line when you go over, this line, and so forth. You want to make sure that your ruler is very straight when you do it. So you want to come from this line right here and make your line up. So be very careful. Hold your ruler really tight and make sure that it's really straight. Okay. Little maneuvering. Make sure you go to the next line. Next line. And so forth. Okay. You want all of these lines to line up. And I know it seems like a lot of work, but in the end, it will look nice. Okay, I'll turn around and do the same thing. And then one more set of lines. You want to make sure that they match up here. Okay. This line should be matched with this line. Okay, and then all you're going to do is you're going to just go ahead and color these in an alternating pattern, but instead of doing it where all of these matched, you're going to take the outside. Now I'm going to keep this white so it stays even with that, but I want to trace this in. And this is how you want to do most of yours. And then color it in. That makes it easier so you kind of stay within the lines. So we'll keep this white and this white, but then this one up here is going to be black so that everything that's attached to it will be a different color. Okay, so we're just doing black and white right now, or in your case gray and white since you're using a pencil. This will stay white. Then this next one right here will be black or gray in your case. Okay. But now this one is going to be black. But this one will be white. This one will be black. So you're still using the type of checkerboard pattern. But you're alternating. This is going to stay white. But then this one's going to be black or gray in your case. Okay. Okay. So you understand where I'm going with this? All right. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then I will come back and we'll take it from there, okay? Okay, for our next one, we are going to make a dot in the middle of our paper, in the middle of our square. And then we're going to make a line through that dot vertically and then horizontally. Now, the idea is that we want to have 16 sections all together. So on the top, there should be 8, and on the bottom, there should be 8. Okay, so how we're going to do that is we need to count to make 8 of these sections here. Okay, so how we'll do that is we'll go from corner to corner with our ruler, just like this. Okay, then we'll go from top up here like this and go through that dot, and we want to come in about the middle of that. So we're going to go like this, go through the dot, okay, to the next side. Okay, just like that. Then we're going to take this one and we're going to go through the dot, come about in the middle of it, and go through the dot like that. Okay, then we'll come up here and do the same thing up here. We're going to go from corner to corner, go through the dot. Then we'll take it about right here, and then about right here. So we're going to take this and go through the dot, like this. And then this one will go through the dot as well, like that. Okay? And they don't have to all be exactly the same size. But so what you're doing is you're going from corner to corner, and then from corner to corner, and then you just come in the middle to make the rest. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay? Now what you're going to do is you are going to make curved lines, and it's going to alternate. So start here. If you make a curved line going up, then the next curved line, the curved line going down, I'm sorry, like a frown, and then up like a smile. The next one should go down like a frown, up like a smile, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then up. So it should look like that. So it should go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? That's how it should look, just like that. Okay? So now you're going to do that, all the same pattern on all of these. So for instance, on this one, it's going down. I'm going to go down. So when you go down, you want to make it look like a frown. And then go up a little bit and do the same thing. Go up and do the same thing. All the way up. Just like that. Okay? Now with the other one, you're going to go up. So you want to make sure that it touches, start at this point and go up. See? You're going to touch this other one and go up and so forth. So you're just going to keep doing that. Making sure that it touches that curved line next to it that goes down. Okay? Just like that. And then you're going to do the same thing with the other one. You're going to go down, touch it, down, down, down. Okay. Now since this one doesn't have one, I'm just going to add a little bit in there. Just like that. And then I would do the same thing all the way around. Okay. Now I'm going to go down. Up. So I think you kind of have the idea. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up so you can see what it looks like when I'm finished, okay? Okay, so now we're going to do the checkerboard pattern too, but these are going to be alternating as well. So for instance, every one that has the line going down, for instance, will be different than the lines going up. And I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to go ahead and line this. Okay, so we'll start out with this one being dark at the very top. And then this will, let's go ahead and put the line down. And then put the line down. But now this one, since it goes up, every other one will be a different color from the one next to it. So since this is white, this will be black or gray in your case. This one will be black or gray in your case. Okay, now these will be black. This will be black. Okay, you see what I mean? So with all of them that go up, they will be opposite of the ones that go down. And I'll show you what I mean when I'm done, okay? Okay, so now I have this one done. And you'll see I made a little I had a little accident in here, but that's okay. Happy accidents. That's fine. Okay, so we're kind of done with this one. Let's go on to our next one, okay? Okay, for our next one, we are going to take our paper and turn it this way, okay? We want to take our ruler and we want to make several lines going across. Let me get my other pencil. We want to make several lines going across about the same width, about like this. It doesn't matter if some are thicker than others. That's perfectly all right. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our pencil and we're going to do curved. Make a curved line going like this. Make a curved line going like this. Okay. And then just another curved line. And then we'll do one straight up and down. Then we'll do a curved line, and let's give one more, okay? Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to color it in so that every other one is colored, like the checkerboard pattern. Then we're going to alternate just like we did before. And we're going to go down. So we're up here, we're going down. And as we go down, we just continue on with the pattern, the checkerboard pattern. Okay, you have the gist of it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then I'll come back and let you see what it looks like, okay? Okay, so here, now we have our bulging pattern. Okay, let's go on to our next one. I'm trying to make these as easy as possible for you. I know this one, the one up here, is a little difficult, but these are quite easy, okay? Okay, so this next one is sort of going to be like the one that we had just worked on, which was the bulging pattern, but this one is going to be more of a diamond shaped pattern. So let's go ahead and let's see if I can open that up a little bit more. There we go. I'm going to open it so you can see it better. So with this one, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take our pencil and we're just going to make some lines going across. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to make our line. We're going to make lines that start from here and then go down, go out like a triangle, okay? So first of all, let's go ahead and put one down the middle. So we'll put about right here. And we're going to turn it just, how many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be right here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Okay. So we're going to go about right here, but make it come out just a little bit. And then go in just a little bit. Okay, and then do the same thing over here. We're going to make it go out just a little bit and then go back in just a little bit like that. That's fine. Okay, now the rest of these are going to go out and then in, out, and as you go out you might want to make them just a little bit bigger. Just like that. And then do the same thing over here. Out. And then go back in. And then out. And put one more. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to leave it like that, okay? Okay, and then we're going to take our marker as well, and we're going to start doing the alternating. Okay, so I'm going to speed this up. Or actually, I'm just going to stop the video and then I'll come back and show you when it's done. Okay. Okay, and now we have this pattern completed. As you can see, most of these are done in the style of checkerboard. Okay, so let's go on to our last one. Okay, so on my last one, I put a circle in the middle of my paper, and then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to start making a series of lines straight up and down. But when I get to my circle, I don't want to go through my circle, so I will just stop when I reach the circle. Okay, all the way across. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing this way. So okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here from the bottom, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to go down a little bit so that I have just a little bit of a line that comes here like this. Then I'll come here to this line. I want it to curve a little bit, and then this line. Then we're going to do the same thing right here. We're going to go up, up, and let's just put a little tiny line right here. Then we're going to turn it around and see how I got this. Kind of looks like an eye, doesn't it? Then we'll turn it around and we'll do the same thing this way. We'll go right here and go up, curve just a little bit, curve it, and then curve it, and then do the same thing over here. Just come down, little curve, a little curve, and then a curve. Okay, so you kind of want your lines to come to attach to this line and this line. This one can be a little off, but you want it to attach to this line, and then this line, and this line. So you see how you got those lines there? So you want it to connect to this line, and then this line. So this, and this, okay? And then the other one will be the same thing. It will connect to this, and this, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over my lines, okay, and then we'll just start tracing in our lines. So just try to be careful. If you need to, you can use your ruler if you want to make your line straighter. But remember, this is just practice, okay? And then we'll do our inside curved lines and our outside circle. Okay. All right, and now we're going to start doing our checkerboard, but I want to first point out that this checkerboard and this checkerboard are kind of like together, so you want to go ahead and mix those together just right here at this point, and then this will give your starting point of where you're going to do the outside. Do not do the inside yet. Go ahead and do the outside checkerboard first, and make sure that you alternate, okay? From that point on. Now we just go out, okay? So it's going to be and this is why I had you practice this. So don't jump around, just stay by your squares so you know which squares you're doing at a time, okay? Because this can get messed up. Now this one seems to be going together, so let's put those together. Running out of my black. So just keep in mind that it's always like a cross. Okay, this seems to be going together, so let's put it together. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then I'll come back. Okay, now I have my grid checkerboard colored in. Now I'll go ahead and I'll move into my next to this part right here. Okay, so since this one right here is colored in, that means this one will be blank, and so forth. Okay, so you want to start from right here and go down. This one would be colored in. So you go from the inside out and down. Do not jump around. Okay. Put a little bit there. There we go. So now we have our 6 different patterns. So you can go ahead and follow along with this if you want. Stop, start it, stop, start it. So that way you can get it done. You don't have to use these. This is just an example of some that you can use, some easier ones. And we'll go ahead and stop here and have fun.